Turning 40 is no joke. It's really forced me to stop and take a look at myself and try and figure out if I'm happy with where I'm at in life. At first I thought it was all good, but over this past year I really started to dig deep and I realized something was missing. I didn't know what it was at first, but all of a sudden, man, it just hit me like really hard. The first 20 years of my life, it was all about creating for fun. You know, I was inspired, I would draw, I would paint, I would take photos. And then I realized the last 20 years of my life, which is kind of my career, you know, those 20 years have been dedicated to creating for others. Don't get me wrong, working with artists and brands and doing campaigns and stuff is dope, but at the end of the day, I knew I needed to create something for myself. It's so crazy, like driving around the neighborhood versus walking, because when you're shooting, you're taking in so much more. When you're driving, you're just flying by things and life's happening. You don't get to pause those moments. There's like a laundromat with all this old school writing on the window, and yeah, this spot right here, Coin Laundry, so dope, but you'd never notice it, so unassuming. But that last corner window is one of the spots that I stopped and took what I would call a selfie, but my reflection's basically in the window. You know, it's just a random Coin Laundry spot, but now all of a sudden it means something to me. Before I ever had the idea of doing this show, I was literally just shooting on the street trying to get re-inspired. I never even thought I'd be printing my photos, to be honest, but this stuff looks amazing. We're so used to seeing images and photos on our phones and our laptops, and we're scrolling by things every single day, and we're missing the details, we're missing the messages behind these photos. And I think printing stuff at this larger scale, it's gonna have an impact no matter what. And I'm really excited just to see how it looks in the gallery. Coming from a design background, like I really wanted to introduce different things into this show. It wasn't just about hanging pictures on the wall. I want people to feel the street the same way I felt it. And one of the ideas I had for that was building out this box. You know, it's a post no bills play on the traditional construction site. But I've got a few interesting ways I want to showcase my images, and I think it has the potential to work, but I'm not going to know until this is built. So probably like a little bit higher. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We could do that. While planning this show, I had to take into consideration what photos I'm going to choose, how the photos are going to be presented. This one specifically needs to be big. The reason is I need the viewer to feel the same way I felt when I took this photo. I really want people to just feel like I grabbed a piece of the street and put it on the wall. Three months in the making. Walk On By, my first solo exhibit. For me personally, it was about slowing down life. It was about pausing, taking a breath, and realizing what my environment is. Noticing that there's a lot of incredible moments that we really just walk on by. There's all these incredible things that are happening in life, and if you don't stop to pay attention, you're gonna miss it. A big part of my creative process was being re-inspired and trying to find something that spoke to me, and the street did that. I honestly feel like a kid again. It's crazy. At 40 years old, I feel like I'm just getting started.